Okay, number 23 in the worksheet has a 50-degree angle inside a rhombus. The diagonals are both drawn, and there is a side length of 14. Question is find the perimeter and area. So we'll do perimeter first because that's going to be easier. Perimeter is going to be 14 4 times. 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14. So 4 times 14 is going to be 14, 16, so 56 units, and perimeter's done. Now to find the area, I'm going to find my diagonal lengths so I can use that formula. We have an area formula for a rhombus that is 1/2, or I could say diagonal 1 times diagonal 2 divided by 2. I was going to say 1/2 times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. That's the same thing. So I need to find some values here. So I'm going to call this one x and this one y. And then I'm going to use some trig equations. And we'll just focus on this top triangle with a 50 degrees and a right triangle. So with that information, I can tell that the 14 is the hypotenuse of the triangle. And I can set up an equation that says sine of 50 degrees is equal to x over 14. That's going to lead to x being approximately whatever 14 times sine 50 is. I'm going to get 10.7 units. I can do the same thing with a y value. I could say cosine of 50 degrees is equal to y over 14. So y is approximately whatever 14 times cosine of 50 degrees is, which is 8.999. So that's pretty close to 9. Now my first diagonal is going to be 2 x's. Okay, x plus x is my first diagonal, 2 x's. So that's 10.7 times 2. Okay, my second diagonal is going to be 2 of the 9's, because we have a y here and a y here for that diagonal, so 2 y's. So this is going to be times 2 y's is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. And then all of that divided by 2. So I use my calculator and come up with that answer. So that's 192.6 units squared. That is an approximate because I used some decimals to get there. So 192.6 square units. So I defined x and y, parts of one triangle, use those to get the diagonals, and then use the diagonal formula.